you need to start believing in yourself. And I'm telling you, it's a need, and it's not just a want, but you need to start believing in yourself. It's New Year's, right? And everyone has New Year's resolutions, and we are all very ambitious and we want to try new things and we have new goals in mind, such as working out, getting your bag, focusing on education and really just giving it your all. But I think a lot of us make that mistake of not believing in ourselves. We're very ambitious and we really have big dreams and big goals in mind, but there's one thing that we usually are missing, and that is having that belief in yourself that you're able to achieve something. In the process of trying to achieve a goal or a dream or whatever it is that you want to achieve, we really miss that part of believing in ourselves. You start this new workout routine and you really want to tone your body, you want to look nice, you want to look fit and feel healthy. In the process of doing that, you start to self doubt yourself. You start to tell yourself, maybe I'm not able to get that body that I want. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not doing the right things. Maybe I'm not eating enough. Maybe I'm not working out enough. Maybe I'm just not meant for it. Maybe my genetics are just, doomed and I'm not going to be able to achieve it. We really start to self doubt ourselves. And I'm here to tell you that you should stop self doubting yourself and start to believe in yourself, because the people who we look up to, like for example, celebrities, think of famous people who are, at the top, obviously, and they have so many things that they have achieved. They're not much different than we are. They're human like we are. They have the same blood running, right? But the only difference, really, what I think, is that they believe in themselves. And it reminds me of the Diddy documentary that I watched, and I'm going to use it as an example because in the documentary, what was very obvious and pointed out is that Diddy has this kind of God complex. And I'm not saying that he's a good person or anything like that, but what I could take away from the documentary is that having this sort of godly complex is sometimes really needed. Well, not sometimes, but often needed in life to achieve things. Because when you have this um, believing yourself that you can achieve anything, which is basically a godly complex, having such belief in yourself that you're able to achieve things in life, I think you're going to become very successful. And success is very much personal. Everyone has their own version of what success is. But I think believing in yourself is a form of success. A lot of people have self doubt, and I see it around me. And, it's not like you're going to achieve it, the next day. That's not what it is. But it's about putting in effort every single day and believing in yourself and being sure of yourself that whatever happens, I'm still going to be fine. I'm going to go out there and go after the job that I want, go after my dreams, go after my goals, and I don't mind what the outcome is. I'm just going to try my best. And you know what also helps a lot? Being optimistic about things. You gotta be optimistic about it. Regardless of anything that happens, you have this optimistic mindset that you're gonna achieve it. It's New Year's, guys. It's New Year's, and I think it's very important to really just write down your plans, your goals, and do it every day. Put in little effort every day. You know, doing it every day and putting effort every day in what you want to achieve makes a whole lot of difference. And it can start by just getting ready in the morning and giving yourself affirmations, giving yourself words of affirmations that you're able to do this, that you're able to get that job that you wanted to get for so long time. You're able to get that new position at your new job. You're able to achieve your fitness goals. You're able to start your new business. You just have to believe in yourself. I'm telling you, it shifts everything. The moment you start believing in yourself, that's when everything starts to shift. And I think that's the beauty of it. It's the beauty of life is that we can achieve so much, but when you believe in yourself, that's when really things start to shift and mountains really start to shift, and you start to see it in the way that you act, in the way that you speak with people. And having that confidence that you're able to achieve something in life, it's so beautiful. I really love to see confident people going after their goals, their dreams, and really just believing in themselves. I really wish a lot more people would believe in themselves, because you have no idea how much you're capable of until you go after what you want to really achieve. You wouldn't expect, to get that job until you really went after it and believed in yourself that you were able to get that. And I just think that it starts within yourself. It starts with believing in that you're able, that you're capable, and start giving yourself words of affirmations. It has really helped me a lot. I remember when I wanted to achieve something in life, and I told myself, you know what, I'm gonna go after this and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get this job. It was a job that I wanted to get very badly. And I was like, I believe that I'm gonna get it. I don't mind who other candidates are. I can get this job. I'm going to get this job. And I constantly had that mindset that I'm going to get this job and I will get this job. And what happened? I got the job. And I'm not saying that every time that you tell yourself those things that it's going to work out, but even if it doesn't work out, at least you believed in yourself that you were going to get that. And also, not giving up on things so easily, that's also beauty. Rejection is redirection. When you get rejected for, I don't know, a job or whatever it is in life, redirection. You believe in yourself and you're like, you know what? I'm going to get better. I'm going to go after something else and I'm going to get better. I will get better. I believe in myself and I'm able and capable of getting better from the world, from the universe, from God, whatever you believe in. You're gonna get better and you're gonna go after it. You don't give up soon. You don't give up quickly. You go after your goals and your dreams because life is worth living. It is worth experiencing things. And also, I think life would be boring if everything you get, would just come so quickly and so easily. And I know to some people it seems like the ideal life, but to me, I feel like sometimes it's good to get rejected by things or by people, and then you get to experience that. You have a story to tell, like, oh, I got rejected by this, but then there was better to come. Because oftentimes when I got rejected by things, there was always better that came. And I was like, I'm so happy that I got rejected by this, because then something else along the line came and it was way better than what I thought that I wanted. Something else even better came. So sometimes rejection is just life redirecting you in the right place. And that's also the beauty of life. We are gonna face rejection, we're gonna face bad things in life, and that's just what it is. That's the reality of life. And it's nothing to be too worried about. It's just something that you have to learn how to maneuver in life. And I think a great way to go about it is believing in yourself, because regardless of you getting rejected by this job or by this person or whatever it is in life, you're going to be fine because you believe in yourself. Stop expecting validation from others, because if you're going to rely from that of validation from others, best believe that you're going to get disappointed. People are going to criticize you, they're going to compliment you, they're going to give you whatever it is. But when you already validate yourself and you already believe in yourself, rejection is redirection. Like I mentioned, rejection is, oh, I got rejected, but I know I can get better. I know this is not meant for me. And I think sometimes we try to force things in life, but some things are just not meant for us. Sometimes getting rejected by something is the best thing that can happen to your life. Sometimes getting rejected by something is the best thing that can happen in your life, truly, because you will get better. There's something else along the line that is coming to you, but you just have to be patient. Also, with believing yourself, you have to be very patient, because there's always something coming along the lines. There's always opportunities in life. Believe in yourself, guys. It's 2026, and we have to leave that mindset of not believing in ourselves. You want to get that job, you're gonna get that job. If you don't get that job, you'll get another job. That's the mindset we gotta have. Believe in yourself and that you're capable, you're able of achieving things in life. And I know life is hard in of itself. There's so many things that are going on in life. I have my struggles too that I go through, but that doesn't stop me from going after my goals. That doesn't stop me from smiling. That doesn't stop me from getting ready. That doesn't stop me from taking care of myself. Take care of yourself. Really nourish your body. Go out and take a walk. Go have fun with your friends. Because you're going after your goals, it doesn't mean that you don't get to have fun. I think sometimes as well, we are so focused on our goals that we forget that we can also have fun. Have fun in life. Just be happy. And I know it's so much easier said than done, but believe me, this is coming from someone that has gone through hardships and still is going through hardships in life. But it doesn't stop me. Life doesn't stop here. It's just the beginning. If you if you're able to even just watch this video, that's already a sign that you have so many ways to leverage your life because you have access to internet. That's a privilege right there. Look at your privileges and stop looking at your less privileged side of your life. We all have hardships in life. We all have struggles in life, right? But try to shift that mindset and look at the privileges that you have and make use of those privileges as much as you can. I know sometimes people try to guilt you into not, using your privileges. You're like, oh no, stop using your privileges, that's bad. An example of that is like nepo babies. People are always so against nepo babies. I wish I was a nepo baby, I really did. But you have to use your privileges. This life is about using your privileges for good, not for bad. Don't be like Diddy. Do not be like him. Use your privileges in a good way and believe in yourself because you really got this. You got this, believe in yourself and make the most out of life because life is to experience. Life isn't perfect and we wish it was perfect, but then it wouldn't be life. So just make the most out of what you have and use your privileges and believe in yourself and keep going. Don't quit. We don't quit over here. That was what I wanted to say for today, and I hope this message can help you in some way or form and make the most out of it. You got this.